Okay, level 4 is factoring with multiple variables. So, same process that we have been doing in the past, we want to look for greatest common factors here. So looking at the numbers 3, 5, and 2, none of them have a common factor. Same thing with the variables. The first term is x squared, the second term is xy, and the last term has y squared. All of them don't have the same variables in common. So we're just going to have to do some work here and factor without a greatest common factor. So my first terms I've got to multiply to get to 3x squared. Really my only options are 3x and x. My last two terms I've got to multiply to get to negative 2y squared. My only options here are positive 2y and a negative 1, or negative 2y and a positive 1. Both have y's on the end. So what we're going to do is just going to guess and then check the middles. So let's put a negative 2 here and a positive 1y here. And let's go ahead and check those middles. So y times x is yx. 3x times negative 2x, 2y is negative 6xy. And if you add those together, see, it's going to be negative 5xy, which is actually what we want in the middle. So since those work out and the first terms are okay, the last terms are okay, your final answer would be 3x plus y times x minus 2y. Moving on to the next one. Again, go ahead and try this by yourself and then play it if you get stuck. So looking for your greatest common factor, 2 and 18, it looks like there is a greatest common factor of 2. And they both have an x and a y. So this one has got x, 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 and a y. This one has an x and a y. So what they have in common, they've got at least one x and one y. So an x and a y will be part of the greatest common factor. And now we got to write the leftovers. So we've got, let's see, 2 x's left over, and then we have a 9 and no variables left over in the back. So looking at the leftovers, you have x squared and 9. Those are both perfect squares, x times x and 3 times 3. So bringing down our greatest common factor and using that pattern of difference of perfect squares, your final answer would be 2xy times x minus 3 times x plus 1. So go ahead and try the level 4s. Good luck!